Hello, everybody. Happy Groundhog Day. This is Nash James Anderson from the Marion County Park District. And as I mentioned, today is our special day, February 2nd, 2023, Groundhog Day. And I figured, why not read a groundhog book? And I have my special guest. You probably won't see him too often, but have our little groundhog friend right here. So I chose to read Groundhog's Day Off. So, Rob Perlman and Brett Hillquist. All right, here it goes. Every year on one special day in February, Groundhog wakes up extra early. Crowds of people gather outside, locals, tourists, even the mayor. News reporters with large microphones and big shiny teeth are waiting. Every year they ask Groundhog the same things. Are there going to be 6 more weeks of winter? Is spring around the corner? But the one thing they never ask Groundhog about is him. No, how are you feeling? No, have you seen any good movies lately? No. Do you like mushrooms on your pizza? Not even, who does your fur? Groundhog has more to offer than the forecast, but that's what happens year after year. Poor little groundhog. Well, not this year. He even wrote a letter. Dear people, I am a groundhog with feelings and things to say, but all you care about is the weather. So this year, I'm going on vacation, and you'll have to find someone new. Sincerely, Groundhog. P.S. I'm taking my shadow with me. Groundhog packed his robes, slippers, magazines, and shadow and headed for the spa. Townspeople didn't know what to do. The mayor thought long and hard and finally announced, "We'll hold an audition for a new groundhog. Lots of animals want to try out for the role." Groundhog edition. Elephant was just too big. Spring. Ostrich got the whole thing backwards. Monkey was asked to leave after an unfortunate banana cream pie incident. Bats, owls, moles, and possum schedules just didn't work out. They're sleeping. Poor puppy suffered from stage fright, and Sheldon, well, his shadow just wouldn't behave. "This is terrible," the mayor cried. "There's only one animal right for this job." Groundhog had been relaxing when he heard the news report. "Nobody has Groundhog's flair for the dramatic. Nobody can wake up as early as he does. No one," the mayor said, pausing, "is special as the groundhog." Groundhog couldn't believe his ears. "They do think of me as more than just a weather fan." And with that, he threw on a towel and whistled for a taxi. "Take me home." Groundhog tunneled under the stage and popped out of a hole. Ta-da! The audience stood and cheered. The reporters asked Groundhog all the questions he had always hoped they would ask. Where did you go on vacation? Which team are you rooting for the playoffs? Do you prefer chunky or smooth peanut butter? Is that your real fur? Will you do this for real tomorrow? Groundhog stopped signing autographs. "Tomorrow?" he said. The reporters nodded. "Well, tomorrow's Groundhog Day. You came just back in time." "Well, then, no time to talk. I have to go to bed early." The next morning, Groundhog woke up extra early. He poured himself a cup of warm mint tea and peeked out of his hole. and it's time the reporters asked him about much more than the weather. "What will we do without you?" "Bagels or donuts? What would you do with $1 million? Seriously, is that your real fur?" "You like me, you really like me," Groundhog said with a huge smile. He finally felt like everyone cared about him. He was very happy. This is until he climbed back down into his hole, turned on the television, and saw that Bunny had hopped away. Auditions would be held in the spring. And they're off to the beach. All right, boys and girls. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. And as some of you might know, that Buckeye Chuck, Ohio's forecasting groundhog, did see his shadow. So unfortunately, 6 more weeks of a cold winter. So maybe hopefully next year, he'll say that spring is around the corner. Well, guys, have fun, be safe, and most of all, go out and explore your Marion County parks. I'm Naturalist James Anderson from the Marion County Park District, and you're listening to Reading in Nature. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Happy Groundhog Day. Woohoo!